Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the 49ers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tulane's offense will get the first crack at it here. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Off the play fake on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Charlotte's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll give it to him again. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The 49ers want to pick up the tempo. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're... They stripped it out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Fires left. Fires it incomplete. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Looking to throw. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Listen, the comeback route is one of the more difficult routes to throw in college football. You see zone, and they're bailing, getting out of there. Nice job by the receiver, sticking his foot in the ground, coming back to the quarterback, catching the ball. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Zings it complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They're bringing heat. Here comes the offense on second down. Brown wants to pass. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They'll send out the kicker here. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man of a defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll try to pop the draw into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Middleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Brown will throw it. Makes his connection. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They go to the draw. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense lining up quickly.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Hard running there. At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. And the 49ers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. Using his feet. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Mack. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Charlotte 3, Tulane 0.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gives it to the back on the draw. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulane.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final from arguably the best rivalry in the sport, the game between Ohio State and Michigan. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup, the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Brown wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Fires to the tight end. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The 49ers are in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off. They want to just keep throwing it. Bought a little time, lets it go. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
And the 49ers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a crease. It's Barnes. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it on the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14, Charlotte 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The 49ers will hustle to the line.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd down coming up.
On the run, it's Middleton. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Tackle on the play at the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. The 49ers moving quickly to the line. Brown wants to pass. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. A little screen to the running back. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So the offense will try to punch it in here on fourth and goal from the 1. He's looking to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Niners!
And that is why you never quit on a play. On fourth down by the goal line, it looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Tackled after picking up the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Jones. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with offenses.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket starts to collapse. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Number 66 on the field goal.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
That makes the score Tulane 17.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Mack. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Mack. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. And the 49ers in the hurry up.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Brown will throw it. He makes the connection. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4th down territory. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Second down coming up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in on the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. From the gun, running back on the move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Legal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the move, it's Barnes. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. Tackled immediately after the catch. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. It'll be a draw. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Preston. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up second and goal.
On second down, he's looking downfield. It's complete. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us.
Second down.
They'll give it to the back. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The 49ers want to move quickly.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Brown wants to pass. He fires to the left side and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Brings it down on the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Catch in the middle. It's Collins. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Running behind that left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown will throw it. He finds his man. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. The 49ers will call on their punt team. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Makes the grab. It's Jones.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. The short hands, it's Jones. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He now has 62 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Strikes the blow. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Tackled, but he has a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Near the 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
Looking for space. It's Middleton. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Brown wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Here comes the offense on first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mack. The 49ers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mack. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Escapes trouble. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Brown will throw it. Getting some heat. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll try to tack on one
Kicker is
more.
on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 15 to Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wants to throw on third down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there getting set.
17.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Brown wants to pass. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll just keep slinging it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.